Hi Yogi, welcome to Chair Yoga. I'm Wendy and I'm so happy that you're here today. I hope this video finds you healthy and well and ready to stretch and to relax. So this video is going to be a little bit shorter than some of the other videos that I've done, and it's just really going to be some good stretches and a nice little meditation at the end. So when you're ready, grab a chair, maybe some water just in case, and let's get started. We'll do all of our practice in the chair today, so feel free to get comfy. We want to come closer to the front edge of the mat so we can really root our feet into the earth, and then let's do a few shoulder rolls here. Good, and then go ahead and reverse. And then we can just relax those shoulders down away from our ears. Start to feel the connection with your seat in your chair. And then let the crown of the head reach for the sky. So finding length within your spine. And then just start to breathe. Not changing anything here, just noticing your breath. And if you'd like, you can close your eyes or come to a soft gaze. Noticing how your body feels in this moment. So we can let the palms of our hands rest gently into our thighs to start our practice this morning, helping us to feel a bit more grounded, noticing if your body's feeling a bit chaotic. Maybe you are just nice and relaxed, and that's okay. We'll just settle into this moment and begin to slow your breath down. And with each breath, just listen to the sound your breath makes. Begin to relax your jaw, your face. The shoulders melt away from your ears. Your hands are just resting gently in your thighs, feet, making that connection with the earth below. Let's bring our left hand to our heart and our right hand to our belly. And begin to feel that connection with your body and your breath. So we'll slow our breath down, maybe for a count of 4 or 5. Exhaling completely for a count of 4 or 5. So matching our inhale with our exhale. Knowing that it's okay to come back to your natural breath at any point if that feels best for you. Let's take 2 more long breaths just like that. Take the palms of our hands together now, plugging our thumbs into our heartbeat, gently bowing our chin to our chest. Feeling the opening in our neck. And then maybe we let our eyes flutter open. Maybe we keep our eyes closed for a little longer. Your choice. Bringing our head back to center. Let's start to peel the hands away from each other, coming into our cactus arms. Palms of the hands reach forward, elbows in line with our shoulders. So we'll add a few more movements here with our breath. So as we inhale, let's lengthen, reach for the sky. Exhale, coming back to those cactus arms. One more time. Inhale up and exhale down. Let's bring the fingertips to the base of our skull now. Letting the elbows open wide, and then we'll look towards the sky, cradling your head in your hands, relaxing your face and your jaw, making our way through center, and then we'll tuck our chin to our chest one more time. This time our elbows, again, stay nice and wide. Try not to push on your neck here. Just feel the neck opening, allowing gravity to to center. Opening our arms nice and wide, let's flip our palms towards the sky. Drop our right ear towards our right shoulder. And see if you can relax the shoulders away from your ears. We have a tendency to want to scrunch our shoulders up. See if you can just relax them down. And we'll make our way back to center, dropping our left ear to our left shoulder. And again, making our way back to center. So now we'll flip our palms forward, pull the arms, back just a little bit to feel that chest expanding, opening our heart. And then we're gonna go in for a big hug. So imagine you're going in for a hug. Maybe you wanna envision someone there. Maybe you're just gonna hug a tree, your choice, but we're gonna round through the upper back as we gently grab onto our elbows. Vision ourselves giving someone a big hug, and then we'll open nice and wide, looking to the sky. Open your heart, pulling in lots of positive energy, whatever it is that you need to help you to have a great day. Pull it all in now. And let's go in for another hug. This time we're going to reverse the way that our arms are coming in for that hug. Again, gently grabbing the wrists, rounding through our upper back, opening those arms wide to the sky, and go ahead and release the hands down, seated mountain. Good. From here, let's release our shoulders a little bit. So maybe a little gentle bounce. Maybe we want some more circles here. Your choice. And then we'll bend our elbows, circling our wrists one way. Go ahead and reverse. Maybe a little wiggle of the fingers. And again, let's shake them out. A little bounce of the shoulders again. Good. So we'll take our right arm out in front, reach it across our chest. The left arm comes out in front and pulls it in. So we'll hold here for 2 long breaths. Inhale nice and deep. Exhale, let it go. Maybe we open our mouth with that exhale, just letting go of any tension that we're holding on to here. Inhale. Exhale, let it out. Good. Go ahead and release. A little bounce. Shake it up. Just do the same thing on the other side. So that left arm reaches out in front and across our chest. Right arm comes up, palm to the sky, pulling that arm in. Good. And again, we'll hold for 2 breaths. Letting go of anything negative. Bringing in some positive vibes today. Good. One more breath in. Exhale, let it out. Whew. Good, go ahead and really shake out those arms, a little bounce. And then we're gonna take those arms out to the side. Let's make some big circles today. We really wanna open up through our upper back, our shoulders. We hold lots of tension here, so let it go. Good, go ahead and reverse. And we'll hold those arms back down in our seated mountain. Let's let the right arm float to the sky. And as we do that, we'll roll the shoulders down our back, and then let's tip to the left. Letting that left arm relax, and we'll come all the way back to center. Inhale to bring that right arm all the way up. All right. Roll the shoulders down your back, and exhale over to the right. And we'll make our way back to center. We'll sweep our hands to the back of the chair. Roll the shoulders down your back. Lift through your heart as you start to hinge forward. Another good heart opener. Pulling in lots of positive vibes from the universe. We want to have a great day here today when we're done. And then let's take our hands to our knees. So we'll roll the shoulders on our back, round through your upper back as we come into our cat. Then let the belly drop down towards your thighs. Shine your heart through, looking up at a slight angle into our cow. One more time, we're rounding into our cat. Making our way down and through as we slide into our cow. Nice, let's push into our hands. We'll sit up nice and tall, and we want to take our right leg out to the side. So we'll turn sideways in our chair, so we're straddling the right corner. And then we're gonna turn our entire body in the same direction that that leg just went. Now let's bring our left knee down towards the ground. And if any of this is not good for your body, please feel free to make any adjustments that you need. You can always stay right here with both feet sitting sideways in the chair. But our first move here is going to be to open up through our hip flexors. So we want to sit up nice and tall, and then just let that knee go down towards the ground. You should feel a nice opening through your quadricep here and into your hip flexor, a little into your hips. And then we'll square our shoulders and our hips in the same direction as that right leg. Now let's bring our outer arm up towards the sky. Little mini back bend. Lead with your heart as you look towards the sky. And then we'll float our arm back out in front. Reach the arm across your chest to open up through your upper back. Taking that arm out to the side, flipping your palm. We're going to come into another bend here. So reach that arm up to the sky. We can always stay right here, or we can tip towards the chair. And we'll bring that arm out to the side. Release the hand down. Now let's take that leg and bring it forward. Little twist. Again, we always have the option to stay here with our belly button forward, or we can take our left hand and sweep it, your right hand, so the back hand to the back edge of your chair, and then that front arm comes and wraps around. So you can see I'm starting a little bit of a twist, but we'll begin with our belly button facing forward. Roll your shoulders down your back, find length in that spine, and if we'd like to twist, if it's good for our bodies, we'll start that twist from our hips, our shoulders, and then our eyes can just gently follow. Taking a big breath in here. And as we exhale, we'll slowly unwind. So hips, shoulders, eyes come forward. Let's face that wall just for a moment. And then we'll make our way back to center. So that front leg comes forward and the right leg comes in to meet. Good, make any adjustments with your chair as you need, and we're gonna do the same thing on the other side. So let's take that left leg now and sweep it out to the side. So we're a little diagonal. Then we're gonna turn our entire body to the left. Right knee is going down towards the ground now. So you wanna make sure that you're on that edge of the chair, not so far that the chair is gonna tip, but enough that you can let that knee come down so that it's in line with our hip. If you're tight in through your hips, you may keep your legs up here, but we want to we're working towards bringing that knee towards the ground. Again, we can stay here, or we can twist so that we're looking towards that left wall now. Rolling our shoulders down our back, bellies are pulled in tight, the back toes tuck under here on this. I didn't mention that before, but we want the back toes tucked under. Now let's bring that arm out in front, reach it across our chest for that nice big back opener. Taking the arm out to the side, flip your palm to the sky, we'll reach that arm all the way up. Roll the shoulder down your back, and we'll tip towards the chair. Making our way back to center, let's bring that hand forward, flip our palm to the sky, looking up and back into our little mini back bend, making our rainbow. Let's come all the way back to center, release the hand down, that knee comes forward now, and we'll come back into that twist. So finding a nice tall spine, if you need to get a little closer to the back edge of the chair, feel free. Left hand is going to come to the back of the chair, right hand is going to sweep around. Again, our belly buttons can stay facing forward. Maybe this is a good enough twist for your body. But if you'd like to go a little bit further or a little deeper, we'll find length in that spine. Belly button pulls in tight. Let's start the twist from our hips. Our shoulders and our eyes can just gently follow. Good. Hold here for a big breath in. And as we exhale, we'll start to unwind and making our way back to center. And we'll step that right foot forward and then the left. All right, so we got a little twist in there, some side bends. Let's do another stretch for our midsection here. So we want to bring our hands to our knees, rolling our shoulders down your back. This is a great one if you've been sitting for a long time. We're going to make some circles with our hips. So this should feel really nice, making your circle as big or as little as it needs to be. Taking your time here, maybe stopping along the way if there's any areas that are a little bit tighter or resisting a little bit more. Maybe just hold in that spot, asking your body to release, to let go, to relax. We'll make one more circle around and then we'll reverse. So go ahead and go in the opposite direction. Again, making your circle as big or as little as it needs to be. One more time around. And when you come back to center, we'll push into our hands sitting up nice and tall. Roll the shoulders down your back. Let's walk our feet a little wider than hip distance, bringing our hands to our inner thigh. So another stretch that's going to come from your shoulder all the way down into your hip, which is a really good stretch here. Again, if you've been sitting for a long time. So we want to sit up nice and tall. Belly button's pulled in tight, and we're going to drop our left shoulder over towards our right knee. So you should really be feeling this in that back part of your hip, the outer edge as well. Good, let's come all the way back up, a little bit into that upper shoulder too. This is just a good one. And let's do that one more time, sitting up nice and tall, coming over to the right, and center, and all the way over to the left, and center. Good. Let's heel toe our feet in, so we're sitting up nice and tall, shoulders roll down our back. We're going to pull up our right leg here, and pull it up as high as you can. Maybe you're just barely coming off the ground, that's okay. Maybe you can come up pretty high. So just as high as you can go, and then release it down so your arms are straight. You always have the option to hold on underneath your chair and just let your foot hover above the floor as well. All right, but if you're here with your hands underneath your thigh, flex through your foot. We're going to straighten and bend. So this is a great stretch for your hamstring. You should be feeling it underneath your leg. Good, we'll do this 2 more times. Straighten and bend. And again, your leg doesn't have to be as high as mine. Good. From here, let's circle through our ankle one way. And go ahead and reverse. A little point and flex. Maybe there's some popping and cracking. That's okay as long as it doesn't hurt. And then from here, we're coming into our seated pigeon. So we have the option to either cross at the ankle and just let that knee relax, or we can cross at the knee. And if we're crossed at the knee here, let's make sure that we flex through that top ankle, forming an L here with our leg. That takes pressure off of our knee joint. And we know that we don't want to put any added pressure there. So again, we'll roll the shoulders down our back, belly's pulled in tight. We have the option to stay upright here, or we can start to hinge forward, leading with our heart. We also have another option if you'd like to go a little bit deeper. We can lift that bottom heel. So that left heel can lift. It's pretty intense though, so listen to your body. Good, and then we'll release the heel if it's up. We'll sit up nice and tall if we've hinged, and then go ahead, release that leg to the front, and we're coming into a forward fold. So we want to sit up nice and tall, and again, we have the option to always stay nice and high if we want to keep our head above our heart. So we can bring hands to that bent knee and stay right here. We can hinge forward just a little bit, or we can come into a full forward fold of your choice. Maybe reaching for your toes, maybe both hands rest down at the sides. If you're reaching forward, maybe the crown of the head reaches for the ground. A lot of reaching in this one, sorry about that. All right, go ahead, bring both hands to your bent knee. We'll start to make our way up nice and slow. till we're all the way up. Roll your shoulders down your back. Stay right here. We're just going to do a little rotation of that ankle. So we want to take the foot side to side, side to side, side to side. One more time. Good. Let's bring it in. We'll do the same thing other side. So let's pull underneath that left leg. Shoulders are down our back. Bellies are pulled in tight. Again, you can always keep your hands underneath your chair to keep you upright and just hover that foot above the ground. If you're following me, we'll pull the knee up, nice and high. Release a bit. Pull it up nice and high. Release. Let's do that one more time. Good, and from here we'll straighten that leg out, so flex through your foot, straighten and bend. Take it out and in, feeling that nice stretch along your hamstring. One more time. Out and in. Good. Let's come into our seated pigeon. Again, we can either cross at the ankle, letting the knee open wide, just sitting up nice and tall, or we can bring that ankle up above our knee. Just settling in with your sit bones connecting to your chair, and then we'll flex through that foot. Again, sitting nice and tall. And then we have the option to stay right here or to begin to hinge forward. Lead with your heart. We want to keep a nice tall spine. Heart stays lifted. And again, if you'd like to go a little bit deeper, there's always the option to lift that right heel up. Again, it is pretty intense though on that outer hip and into your glute, so if you need to back out at any point, feel free. And let's let that heel come down. We'll start to unwind, sitting up nice and tall. Let that foot come down. We'll bring it all the way out in front. Both hands go to our bent knee. Roll your shoulders down your back. Sit up nice and tall first, and then we'll come into that forward fold of choice. So whether it be staying right here, starting the hinge, keeping your head above your heart, maybe coming a little bit lower, maybe reaching for a toe, maybe letting the hands come down. So many options. The choice is yours. Embrace it. And we'll bring our hands to that bent knee, slowly coming all the way up, sitting up tall. Roll your shoulders down your back. Let's start to just go side to side with our toes, like you're waving to someone, side to side. One more time. Good. Let's bring that foot in. So shake out your hands, bounce your shoulders, maybe tap your heels or your toes. Take any last minute stretch that you may need. We're coming into our seated meditation today, a little way to journey into your Shavasana. So get comfy. If you want to put socks back on or wrap up in a blanket, feel free. Get comfy in your chair. If you need a drink before, feel free. So we're taking a journey in our meditation to the beach today. I thought it would be a perfect day to forget about the cold weather that we've been having here in New York and journey on to something that I find very peaceful, and hopefully you will as well. So when you're ready, settle in with your eyes closed or at a soft gaze. We can start to slow our breath down just a bit. Palms can either be in our lap to help us be a little bit more grounded. Maybe we flip our palms to the sky this time with the backs of our hands resting on our thigh. Maybe hands come to heart center. Whatever serves you best in this moment to help you to have a great journey in our meditation. So with that being said, let's just take a few breaths. Again, listening to the sound of your breath, noticing how your body feels in this moment since we've stretched it a bit and moved it around a little. Just notice how you're feeling right now in this moment. I'd like for you to imagine yourself at the beach. Maybe you've been to a beach, maybe you haven't, but envision yourself being at a beach and it's sunset. So the sun is getting ready to set for the evening. It's a ball of bright orangish red, just beaming in the sky. It's right out at the edge of the horizon. And as it slowly starts to sink, imagine the colors that this is making in the sky, the bright pinks and oranges. Now take a big breath in and take in all the smells. Exhale, just let it go. Be present with that sunset. And then set your gaze on the water, on the waves. Just watch how the waves crash against the shore and how they look as they pull back into the ocean. So let's use our breath to go like the waves. As you inhale, envision the waves going out. And as you exhale, imagine the waves crashing on the beach. So long, slow, drawn-in breath. Exhale, either with your mouth open or closed. I'm going to leave you here with your breath at the ocean, breathing with the waves for a few moments to sit in silence, and I'll come back and get you in a few moments. Making our way back into this present moment. You can always continue to stay here at the beach if you'd like by pausing this video. Or you can begin to gently wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, allowing your hands to come back together at heart center, plugging your thumbs into your heartbeat, gently bowing your chin to your chest in gratitude, thanking yourself for taking time out of your day to do something good just for you. And hopefully this practice helped you to feel a little bit better, to stretch, to be able to move and enjoy the rest of your day. So when you're ready, allow your eyes to slowly flutter open, bringing our eyes back to center. We'll seal our practice with 2 more long breaths in through our nose, exhaling by opening our mouth and letting out the biggest sigh that you have in you. So as you inhale, lots of positive energy, positive vibes, and as you exhale with that sigh, letting go of anything negative, but also allowing all of that positive energy you're pulling in to let go and to flow into the universe to hopefully give someone else a good day as well. So here we go. Inhale and exhale. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Let it go. Let it out. I hope that you really enjoyed this practice today. We did some good stretching and had a nice little meditation at the end. So you should be ready to have a positive day ahead Thank you again for joining me. I appreciate you sharing your practice with me. Remember to always be kind to others, but remember to be kind to yourself as well. We tend to forget about ourselves, but really be kind to yourselves. You did a great thing by being here today. Hopefully the rest of your day goes just as well. And may the sky above and the earth below bring peace into your heart. Namaste.